Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jarvis Kingdom Lawn Care. I just been thinking. I'm not sure, and if y'all can, I know majority of y'all not, but if y'all can, put it in the comments. Let me know if you're a homeowner that just watched the videos, or if you actually do lawn care or thinking about getting into lawn care. And the reason being, the thing that came up this morning, what I was thinking about while I was out mowing and stuff, is some people just don't see the details on properties that we do, and some people may not even do the details. So to the homeowners first, if you just watching lawn care videos, that's fine. That's completely fine. But what I will say is, if somebody, you got different levels and different tiers of lawn care guys. You got some companies it don't even matter about the size of the company, because you got some companies that may be multi-million-dollar landscaping lawn care companies, but they may not put out good quality and pay much attention to the detail. And then you have some companies like that's very small, like me. I'm solo owner operated, and I pay a lot of attention to detail. My wife come help me sometime, but for the most part, I'm solo, and I pay a whole lot more attention to detail. And what I mean by that, like, a lot of people, my prices are a little bit higher because when I come and do a property, I'm gonna make sure I mow it and make sure it's clean, make sure it's not hay all over the property. Number one, we gonna keep that property up, keep that property maintenance and maintained. But I see where people are going there, mow, and the lines be like the yard just been scraped. We make sure we cut at a good height that'll be good for the yard, to where it's not too much grass left on the property to damage the yard or smother the yard, or block the sun from hitting the grass and the roots and stuff like that. And another thing is, like, all the cracks in the sidewalks and the driveway and stuff like that, how that grass grow through it. I see some guys that leave that. I see some guys that, they'll come by and they'll just weed it down each time they come. Well, another thing that we do, I spray that. I keep it sprayed down. And majority of the time, yeah, it'll pop up here and there, but if you keep it sprayed, it's not gonna be taking over and just be running wild. And another thing, edging the flower beds. Now, this is a real big thing. A lot of flower beds down here in my area anyway, South Mississippi, on the coast, it's a lot of flower beds got a natural edge. In other words, they don't have a metal boarding, they don't have a plastic boarding, they don't have bricks. It's nothing to block. It goes straight from the grass and it goes off like a cliff and it drops down into the bed edge. Well, I edge that flower bed, and that's part of the service. And see, because I take time and I edge the beds and I spray the weeds in the cracks of the concrete and stuff like that, and because I make good straight lines and make sure the yard is pristine, I have to charge higher, and we charge higher. Now, not even to talk about the equipment and the money we spend in the equipment and stuff like that. I'm not even harping on that or talking about that today, but just the fact that we bring a different quality. I put myself at the highest tier. I really do. I really pride myself in what I'm doing, not because I'm so good or so much better than nobody else, but I enjoy what I do. And I want it to look good. When I leave, I want mine to look different than what Joe Lawn Care doing across the road or anybody. You know what I'm saying? I want it to look different. So I wanted to say that for the homeowner. So don't value everybody the same just because somebody came and they did your yard for $40. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the price was. If somebody come and quote you higher, you might need to consider it. Especially if you calling somebody else because that guy that was doing it for cheaper. Let me say it like this: you might have a guy, he might come out and he might cut the grass real good. It might look perfect. He might cut it just as good as I'm gonna cut it. He might edge the beds, he might spray the weeds in the crack, he might make straight line, make sure everything clean and pristine when he leave. But he might not, you ain't got a clue when he coming. He might say he gonna be here this day, but ain't coming. Every time, he supposed to be there, he may be out of town or out of pocket. And more might be broke down all the time. See, and again, remember I told you, it's tiers to this. So with me, on that note, I'm gonna be there. Okay, I'm at this property right now. It's currently 9 o'clock. Every single Tuesday between 8:50 and 10:30, I'm gonna be at this property unless my wife come with me. But she'll kind of drag us behind. We joke about that, but we'll have to stop and eat and stuff like that. But on a serious note, every Tuesday I'm gonna be at this property. They already know. All my customers already know when to expect me. Now, if it's gonna rain like today, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. If I had time today, I would go ahead and start on my tomorrow's route. And see, my customers, they already know that. They already know. And even if it don't rain, they already know what time I'm gonna be coming. And see, that's the thing that really set people apart. In these different tiers, they ain't gotta worry about it, because if my mower break down, I'm gonna get the grass cut anyway. That come with that high tier too. And the rain, we know how to make the yard look good even after it rains. So we ain't waiting 2 weeks after it rained for it to dry up before we be able to get there. So these are the things, these are the qualities that come with paying for a higher tier company to come and do your yard. So I would really say that I'm in that top tier. I hold myself up there because I take pride in my work, and I do a good job. And some of y'all that's out there, I want you, to really start setting yourself apart, because everybody not gonna pay attention to detail. Everybody not gonna pay attention to detail. But just because they don't care if you don't spray the cracks, that don't mean don't spray the cracks. You want your business to look good, so start spraying those cracks. Well, that's gonna be extra. Raise your prices, put it all in the price so you can charge a premium price. It's gonna be hard for you to give premium work when you getting tier 1 prices. So go ahead and get tier 3 prices, tier 5, whatever the top tier. Go and get those kind of prices and then charge for it, so you can take a little bit more time on that property, and you can do those things that you need to do on that property to make that property look good. It's important, man. We can't get caught up out here, comparing ourselves, to everybody else and doing just enough to get by. But we ought to want that yard, that property to look better than any yard on the block every single time we pull up. That person may not want fertilizer, and they may not want aerations, and that's perfectly fine. They don't have to do that. But it's yards that got a lot of weeds in them that I cut. They don't want nothing else. They just want the grass cut. And those yards still, they look pristine. Now, if you walk up on them and look down and look at it, yeah, a lot of it is weeds, but you can still make that yard look good. So if y'all out there, man, I really want to know in the comment section, let me know if y'all a homeowner, or let me know, if you run a business, if you're thinking about getting into it, running a business or whatever, because I'm curious. I don't know. I mean, I see a few people that comment. It usually be like some lawn guys and stuff like that, but I don't know, what kind of audience I got that's watching the videos, and I would like to know. But anyway, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. I want the homeowners to, and I ain't jumping on you and down on you or nothing like that if you're a homeowner and you're watching, but at the same time, we need some respect, you know, when we do come. And maybe you a good one. If so, I appreciate you. You know, if you treating your yard man good, or if you cut it yourself, whatever. But we need to be appreciated for our quality prices. I'm not dropping mine because I know the work and I know the person that's coming with the prices that I bring. But anyway, man, y'all make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna try to keep on pushing a few videos out, man, here and there whenever I get a chance, man. Y'all take care, man.